Have you ever felt like your body and mind are going through strange changes? Like you're experiencing things you can't explain? You're not alone. Many people around the world are feeling these shifts, and there's a name for it: Ascension Symptoms. These aren't just random occurrences, they're signs that you're growing spiritually and becoming more in tune with the universe. In this video, we're going to dive deep into the world of Ascension Symptoms, exploring what's new, what's changing, and how it all affects you. Imagine you're upgrading your phone's software. While it's updating, things might work a bit differently, right? That's a lot like what happens during Ascension. Ascension is like a big upgrade for your body, mind, and spirit. It's when you start to connect more deeply with your true self and the world around you. But just like with your phone, this upgrade can cause some temporary glitches. That's what we call Ascension Symptoms. These symptoms happen because your energy is changing. Think of it like tuning a radio to pick up a new station. As you tune in to higher frequencies of energy, your body and mind need time to adjust. It's like learning a new language or skill. At first it feels strange and uncomfortable, but over time it becomes natural. Ascension symptoms can affect your body, your emotions, and even how you think. Some people feel tired all the time, while others might have bursts of energy. You might notice changes in how you sleep, what foods you like, or even how you see the world. It's different for everyone, but the key thing to remember is that these symptoms are signs of positive change, even if they don't always feel good in the moment. Now let's talk about what's new in the world of Ascension Symptoms. Just like how technology keeps evolving, Ascension Symptoms can change too. Recently, many people have been reporting some interesting shifts in their experiences. One big change many people are noticing is how they experience time. Does it ever feel like time is speeding up or slowing down for you? Maybe you've had days that seem to fly by in the blink of an eye, or moments that feel like they last forever. This isn't just your imagination. It's a common Ascension symptom that's becoming more intense lately. This change in how we perceive time is happening because our consciousness is expanding. As we become more aware and connected to the universe, we start to experience time differently. Some people find they can get more done in less time, while others might feel like they're living in slow motion. It's like your inner clock is adjusting to a new rhythm. This shift in time perception can be confusing at first. You might find yourself losing track of time more often, or feeling out of sync with the world around you. But don't worry. This is actually a sign that you're becoming more present in the moment and less bound by artificial time constraints. As you adjust, you might find you're better able to focus on what really matters to you, rather than getting caught up in the rush of daily life. Another big change many people are experiencing is increased sensitivity. Not just emotionally, but physically and spiritually too. It's like all of your senses are being turned up to high volume. This can be overwhelming at times, but it's actually a sign that you're becoming more attuned to the energies around you. You might find that you're more affected by the emotions of others, even if they don't say anything. It's like you can feel what they're feeling. This empathy can be a beautiful gift, allowing you to connect more deeply with others, but it can also be draining if you don't know how to manage it. Physical sensitivities might increase too. Foods that never bothered you before might suddenly disagree with you. Or you might become more sensitive to lights, sounds, or smells. Some people even report feeling energy in their hands or seeing auras around people. These experiences can be startling at first, but they're signs that your awareness is expanding beyond the physical world. This increased sensitivity isn't just about feeling more. It's about perceiving more of the world around you. You might start to notice patterns or connections you never saw before. Ideas or solutions might come to you out of nowhere. It's like you're tapping into a bigger source of information and energy. While these sensitivities can be challenging to deal with at first, they're actually incredible tools for personal growth and understanding. As you learn to work with these new sensitivities, you'll likely find that they enrich your life in ways you never expected. The third major change many people are noticing in their ascension symptoms is a shift in their dream life and visual experiences. Dreams are becoming more vivid, more meaningful, and sometimes even prophetic. It's like your subconscious mind is working overtime to process all the new energy and information you're taking in. You might find yourself having dreams that feel incredibly real, where you wake up feeling like you've actually been somewhere else. These dreams might be filled with symbols or messages that seem important, even if you don't understand them right away. Some people report meeting spirit guides or loved ones who have passed on in their dreams. Others have dreams that seem to predict future events or provide solutions to problems they're facing in waking life. But it's not just dreams that are changing. Many people are experiencing more visual phenomena while they're awake too. You might see flashes of light, sparkles, or colors, especially when you close your eyes or meditate. Some people report seeing geometric shapes or patterns, especially when they're relaxed or falling asleep. These visions aren't just random. They're often ways that your higher self or the universe is trying to communicate with you. These intense dreams and visions can be exciting, but they can also be confusing or even scary at times. It's important to remember that they're a natural part of the ascension process. They're signs that your third eye, your center of intuition and higher perception, is opening up. As you become more attuned to these experiences, you might find that they offer valuable insights or guidance for your life. It's a good idea to start keeping a dream journal if you're experiencing these changes. Write down your dreams and visions as soon as you can after having them. Over time, you might start to see patterns or recurring themes that can offer valuable insights into your spiritual journey. Remember, everyone's ascension journey is unique. You might experience all of these changes, or just some of them. You might have other experiences that aren't mentioned here. The key is to stay open, curious, and patient with yourself as you navigate these changes. As we continue to move through this period of global transformation, more and more people are experiencing these ascension symptoms. It's like a wave of change sweeping across humanity, helping us evolve and grow. While these symptoms can be challenging at times, they're ultimately leading us towards a more connected, aware, and harmonious way of being. In the next part of our video, we'll explore some of the common physical symptoms of ascension. We'll talk about why they happen and how you can manage them. But for now, take a moment to reflect on your own experiences. Have you noticed any of these changes in your life? How have they affected you? Remember, there's no right or wrong way to experience ascension. Your journey is unique to you, and every step you take is leading you towards greater awareness and understanding. As we move forward, Keep in mind that ascension is not just about experiencing symptoms. It's about growing, learning, and becoming more of who you truly are. These symptoms are just signposts along the way, guiding you towards a more expanded version of yourself. So embrace the journey with all its ups and downs, knowing that each experience is helping you to evolve and transform. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to dismiss these experiences or try to push them aside. But taking the time to acknowledge and work with these symptoms can lead to profound personal growth and spiritual development. It's like you're peeling back the layers of everyday reality to reveal the deeper truths of existence. As you continue on your ascension journey, remember to be gentle with yourself. These changes can be intense, and it's okay to take things slow. Listen to your body, trust your intuition, and don't be afraid to reach out for support when you need it. There are many others out there going through similar experiences, and connecting with them can be incredibly validating and helpful. Some days, you might feel on top of the world, filled with energy and insights. Other days, you might feel overwhelmed or confused by all the changes. Both experiences are normal and part of the process. The key is to stay centered and grounded, even as you're expanding and growing. One helpful practice is to spend time in nature regularly. The natural world can help balance and soothe your energy, especially when you're feeling overwhelmed by ascension symptoms. Whether it's a walk in the park, gardening, or simply sitting under a tree, connecting with nature can help you feel more grounded and centered. Another important aspect of navigating ascension symptoms is self-care. This might look different for everyone, but it often includes things like getting enough rest, eating nourishing foods, staying hydrated, and engaging in activities that bring you joy and peace. As your body and energy systems adjust to these new frequencies, taking good care of yourself becomes even more important. Meditation can also be a powerful tool as you navigate ascension symptoms. It doesn't have to be complicated. Even just a few minutes of quiet reflection each day can help you process the changes you're experiencing. Meditation can help you tune into your inner wisdom, making it easier to understand and work with the symptoms you're experiencing. As we wrap up this section on recent changes in ascension symptoms, remember that this is an ongoing process. The symptoms and experiences we've discussed here might evolve or change over time. New symptoms might emerge, while others fade away. The key is to stay open, curious, and adaptable. Your ascension journey is uniquely yours, but you're not alone in it. Millions of people around the world are going through similar experiences, each in their own way. As we collectively move through this transformative time, we're creating a new way of being, one that's more conscious, more connected, and more in harmony with the universe. In the next section, we'll explore some of the common physical symptoms of ascension. We'll look at how these symptoms might manifest in your body and discuss some strategies for managing them. But before we move on, take a moment to reflect on what you've learned so far. How does this information resonate with your own experiences? Are there any changes you've noticed in yourself that you now recognize as ascension symptoms? Remember, awareness is the first step in working with these symptoms. By understanding what's happening and why, you can approach your experiences with more patience and curiosity. Instead of fighting against these changes, you can learn to flow with them, using them as opportunities for growth and transformation. As we continue our exploration of Ascension symptoms, keep an open mind and an open heart. Trust that your experiences, no matter how strange or challenging they might seem, are part of your unique journey of growth and evolution. You're expanding, awakening, and becoming more of who you truly are. And that in itself is a beautiful and profound gift. Common physical symptoms. As we journey through ascension, our bodies often experience significant changes. These physical symptoms can be confusing or even scary if we don't understand what's happening. Let's explore some of the most common physical symptoms people report during their ascension process. One of the most widespread physical symptoms of ascension is fatigue. You might find yourself feeling tired more often than usual, even if you're getting plenty of sleep. This isn't your ordinary tiredness. It's a deep, bone-weary exhaustion that can come on suddenly and last for days or even weeks. This fatigue happens because your body is working hard to adjust to new energies. It's like you're upgrading your entire system, and that takes a lot of energy. You might need more sleep than usual during these times, or you might find that your sleep patterns change entirely. Some people find they need less sleep, waking up after just a few hours feeling refreshed. Others might experience insomnia, lying awake for hours even though they feel tired. You might also notice that your dreams become more vivid or intense during this time. It's important to listen to your body during these periods of fatigue. Rest when you need to, even if it means taking a nap in the middle of the day. Don't push yourself too hard. Your body knows what it needs to heal and adjust. Another common physical symptom of ascension is unexplained aches and pains. These can show up anywhere in your body, but they're often felt in the joints, muscles, or spine. You might experience headaches, backaches, or a general feeling of soreness throughout your body. These aches and pains happen because your body is releasing old energies and patterns. It's like a deep cleanse, clearing out anything that doesn't serve your highest good. This process can be uncomfortable, but it's ultimately healing. You might notice that these pains come and go, or that they move around your body. One day your shoulders might hurt, the next day it's your knees. This shifting nature is a sign that energy is moving and clearing in your body. To help manage these pains, gentle movement can be helpful. Yoga, stretching, or light exercise can help ease discomfort and keep energy flowing. You might also find relief from warm baths, massage, or energy healing practices. As your body adjusts to higher frequencies, you might notice changes in your appetite and digestion. Foods you once loved might suddenly disagree with you, while you develop cravings for foods you never cared for before. Many people find they naturally start to eat lighter, cleaner foods during ascension. You might crave more fruits and vegetables, or feel drawn to a plant-based diet. This is your body's way of asking for foods that support your changing energy system. Digestive issues are also common during ascension. You might experience bloating, gas, or changes in your bowel movements. These symptoms can be uncomfortable, but they're often a sign that your body is detoxifying and adjusting to new energies. Staying hydrated is especially important during this time. Drinking plenty of water can help ease digestive discomfort and support your body's cleansing processes. You might also find that certain herbs or teas help soothe your digestive system. Remember, these physical symptoms, while sometimes challenging, are signs of positive change. Your body is working hard to align with your evolving consciousness. Be patient with yourself and don't hesitate to seek medical advice if any symptoms persist or cause significant discomfort. Ascension doesn't just affect our physical bodies. It also brings about significant changes in our emotional and mental states. These shifts can be intense and sometimes confusing, but they're an important part of our spiritual growth. Let's explore some of the common emotional and mental symptoms you might experience during ascension. One of the most noticeable emotional symptoms of ascension is the experience of intense mood swings. You might find yourself feeling on top of the world one moment, and then plunging into sadness or anger the next. These rapid changes can be disorienting, especially if you're usually emotionally stable. These mood swings happen because ascension is bringing up old emotions and patterns for healing. It's like your emotional body is going through a deep cleanse, bringing everything to the surface so it can be released. You might find yourself crying for no apparent reason, or feeling angry about things that never bothered you before. During these times, it's important to be gentle with yourself. Allow yourself to feel these emotions without judgment. Crying, journaling, or talking with a trusted friend can help you process these feelings. Remember, these intense emotions are temporary. They're part of your healing process. Another common mental symptom of ascension is increased anxiety or a sense of uncertainty about life. As you start to see the world differently, you might question things you once took for granted. Your old beliefs and ways of thinking might not fit anymore, but you're not quite sure what to replace them with. This uncertainty can lead to feelings of anxiety or even panic. You might worry about the future or feel like you're losing control. These feelings are normal. You're navigating new territory, and it's natural to feel unsure. To help manage these feelings, try to stay grounded in the present moment. Mindfulness practices or meditation can be helpful. Remember that this period of uncertainty is temporary. You're in a process of growth and transformation. As challenging as some ascension symptoms can be, there are also positive changes happening in your mental and emotional landscape. Many people report a significant increase in their intuitive abilities during ascension. You might find that you just know things without being told. You might have sudden insights or aha moments that help you understand yourself or the world better. Some people start to pick up on the thoughts or feelings of others more easily. This heightened awareness can be exciting, but it can also feel overwhelming at times. You might feel bombarded by information or energy. Learning to set boundaries and ground yourself can help you manage this increased sensitivity. Along with increased intuition, many people experience a greater sense of connection to all things. You might feel a deep sense of love and compassion for others or a stronger connection to nature. This expanded awareness can bring a sense of peace and unity, even in the midst of other challenging symptoms. As you navigate these emotional and mental changes, remember that they're all part of your growth process. You're expanding your consciousness and learning to perceive the world in new ways. It's natural for this to feel uncomfortable or scary at times. As we continue our ascension journey, many people start to have experiences that can only be described as spiritual. These experiences often go beyond our usual understanding of the world and can be both exciting and challenging. Let's explore some of the common spiritual experiences associated with ascension. One of the most beautiful spiritual experiences during ascension is a heightened sense of connection to everything around you. You might suddenly feel a deep bond with nature, sensing the life force in trees, plants, and animals. This connection can extend to other people too, giving you a profound sense of unity with all of humanity. This experience of oneness isn't just a fleeting feeling. It can fundamentally change how you see the world. You might start to understand that we're all interconnected, that what affects one affects all. This realization can lead to a greater sense of compassion and a desire to help others. Some people describe this experience as feeling plugged in to a greater energy or consciousness. You might feel a sense of expansion, as if your awareness extends beyond your physical body. This can be a blissful experience, bringing feelings of peace and love. Another common spiritual experience during ascension is encounters with what many describe as spirit guides or higher beings. These encounters can happen in meditation, dreams, or even in waking life. You might see lights, colors, or shapes that seem to have a consciousness of their own. Some people report hearing voices or receiving messages that offer guidance or comfort. Others describe meeting beings of light or feeling the presence of angels or other spiritual entities. These experiences can be profoundly comforting and inspiring. Many people report feeling a sense of support and guidance from these encounters. However, they can also be confusing or even frightening if you're not used to them. It's important to approach these experiences with an open mind and heart. Trust your intuition about what feels right to you. If an encounter feels loving and supportive, it likely is. If something feels off or scary, it's okay to set boundaries and ask for only loving energies to interact with you. One of the more intense spiritual experiences associated with ascension is what's often called a Kundalini awakening. Kundalini is described in some spiritual traditions as a powerful energy that lies dormant at the base of the spine. When this energy awakens and begins to rise, it can lead to profound spiritual experiences and transformation. A Kundalini awakening can involve physical sensations like heat or tingling moving up the spine. You might experience spontaneous body movements or vocalizations. Some people report seeing visions or having out-of-body experiences. While a Kundalini awakening can be a powerful catalyst for spiritual growth, it can also be overwhelming. The energy can be intense, and the experiences it brings can be difficult to integrate into everyday life. If you think you might be experiencing a Kundalini awakening, it can be helpful to seek guidance from someone experienced in this area. These spiritual experiences, whether subtle or intense, are signs of your expanding consciousness. They're glimpses into the greater reality that exists beyond our everyday perception. As exciting as they can be, it's important to stay grounded and balanced as you navigate these experiences. Remember, everyone's spiritual experiences are unique. You might have experiences not described here, or you might not have dramatic spiritual experiences at all. That's okay. Ascension is a personal journey, and it looks different for everyone. As you continue on your ascension path, try to approach these experiences with curiosity and openness. They're opportunities for growth and understanding, invitations to expand your awareness of what's possible. At the same time, it's important to stay grounded in your everyday life. Balance is key as you navigate these new spiritual territories. Don't be afraid to share your experiences with others on a similar path. Many people find comfort and validation in connecting with others who understand what they're going through. However, also trust your own inner guidance. You are the expert on your own experience, and you have the wisdom within you to navigate this journey. Remember, these spiritual experiences are not the goal of ascension, but rather signposts along the way. The true aim is your growth, healing, and expansion of consciousness. These experiences can provide inspiration and guidance, but the real work happens in how you integrate these insights into your daily life. As we wrap up this section on spiritual experiences, take a moment to reflect on your own journey. Have you had experiences that you'd consider spiritual? How have they affected you? Remember, there's no right or wrong way to experience ascension. Your journey is uniquely yours, and every experience you have is contributing to your growth and evolution. In our next section, we'll explore some practical ways to cope with ascension symptoms. We'll look at strategies for managing the physical, emotional, and spiritual changes you might be experiencing. But for now, sit with what you've learned. Allow yourself to be open to the possibility of new experiences and deeper understanding as you continue on your ascension journey. As we journey through ascension, it's important to have tools and strategies to help us navigate the sometimes challenging symptoms. Remember, while these experiences are signs of growth, they can also be uncomfortable. Let's explore some ways to cope with ascension symptoms and make your journey smoother. One of the most important things you can do during ascension is to prioritize self-care. This means listening to your body and giving it what it needs. If you're feeling tired, allow yourself to rest. If you're feeling energized, engage in activities that make you feel good. Self-care might look different for everyone, but it often includes things like getting enough sleep, eating nourishing foods, and staying hydrated. Pay attention to what your body is asking for. You might find that your needs change as you go through ascension. Don't forget about emotional self-care too. This might involve setting boundaries, spending time in nature, or engaging in activities that bring you joy. Be gentle with yourself, especially when you're experiencing intense emotions or physical discomfort. With all the energy shifts happening during ascension, it's easy to feel ungrounded or disconnected. Grounding techniques can help you stay centered and connected to your physical body. One simple grounding technique is to imagine roots growing from your feet deep into the earth. Visualize these roots anchoring you and drawing up earth energy. You can do this visualization anywhere, anytime you feel ungrounded. Spending time in nature is another powerful way to ground yourself. Walking barefoot on grass or sand, hugging a tree, or simply sitting outside can help you feel more connected to the earth. Physical activities like yoga, tai chi, or even just stretching can also help you stay grounded in your body. These practices combine movement with mindfulness, helping you stay present and centered. As you become more sensitive to energy during ascension, it's important to learn how to manage your own energy field. This can help prevent overwhelm and fatigue. One simple energy management technique is to visualize a bubble of light surrounding you. This bubble acts as a protective shield, allowing in positive energy while deflecting any negative energy. Regular energy cleansing can also be helpful. You might try smudging with sage, taking salt baths, or using crystals to clear your energy field. Find what resonates with you and make it a regular practice. Mindfulness and meditation can be powerful tools for managing ascension symptoms. These practices help you stay present and centered, even when you're experiencing intense emotions or physical sensations. Start with just a few minutes of quiet reflection each day. Focus on your breath, noticing the sensations in your body without judgment. As you become more comfortable with meditation, you might want to explore guided meditations or different meditation techniques. Mindfulness isn't just about sitting in meditation. It's about bringing awareness to your everyday activities. Try to stay present as you go about your day, noticing your thoughts and feelings without getting caught up in them. Remember, you're not alone on this journey. Seeking support from others who understand what you're going through can be incredibly helpful. This might involve joining a spiritual group or online community, working with a spiritual coach or mentor, or simply talking with friends who are on a similar path. Sharing your experiences can help you feel less alone and can provide valuable insights and perspectives. Don't hesitate to seek professional help if you're struggling. A therapist who understands spiritual awakening can provide valuable support as you navigate the emotional and mental changes of ascension. As we continue our exploration of ascension, it's important to address some common misconceptions. These misunderstandings can lead to confusion or unnecessary worry, so let's clear them up. One common misconception is that ascension means we're going to physically leave Earth or be rescued by extraterrestrial beings. This isn't what ascension is about at all. Ascension is a process of raising our consciousness while we're here on Earth. It's about bringing higher frequencies of love and awareness into our physical reality. We're not going anywhere. We're here to help transform the Earth and human consciousness from within. This process isn't about escaping our problems or the challenges of earthly life. Instead, it's about facing these challenges with a new perspective and higher understanding. We're learning to create heaven on earth, not leave earth behind. Another misconception is that ascension is a race or competition, with some people being more ascended than others. This simply isn't true. Every person's ascension journey is unique. We all have our own paths, our own lessons to learn, and our own pace of growth. There's no finish line to cross or level to achieve. Ascension is an ongoing process of expansion and growth. It's not helpful to compare your experiences to others, or to judge yourself based on what symptoms you are or aren't experiencing. Trust that you're exactly where you need to be on your journey. Some people believe that once they've ascended, all their problems will disappear and life will be perfect. While ascension can certainly bring more joy, peace, and understanding into your life, it doesn't mean you'll never face challenges again. In fact, the ascension process often brings up old wounds and unresolved issues so they can be healed. This can actually make life feel more challenging for a while. The difference is in how you approach these challenges, with more awareness, compassion, and understanding. Remember, the goal isn't to avoid all difficulty, but to learn to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and wisdom. Ascension gives us tools to do this, but it doesn't exempt us from the human experience. As we near the end of our exploration of ascension symptoms, let's talk about the importance of community support. While ascension is a personal journey, having a supportive community can make a world of difference. When you're going through intense physical, emotional, or spiritual experiences, it can be incredibly comforting to know you're not alone. Connecting with others who are on a similar path can provide validation and understanding. Sharing your experiences with like-minded individuals can help you make sense of what you're going through. You might gain new insights or perspectives from others' stories. And sometimes, just knowing that others are experiencing similar things can be deeply reassuring. There are many ways to connect with others on the Ascension path. You might look for local spiritual or meditation groups in your area. Many cities have meetups or workshops focused on spiritual growth and awakening. Online communities can also be a great source of support. There are numerous forums, social media groups, and websites dedicated to ascension and spiritual awakening. These can be especially helpful if you don't have a local community, or if you prefer the anonymity of online interaction. Remember to use discernment when joining online groups. Look for communities that feel supportive and positive, where members treat each other with respect and kindness. If you can't find an existing community that resonates with you, consider creating your own. You might start a small group with friends who are interested in spiritual topics. You could meet regularly to meditate, discuss your experiences, or support each other on your journeys. Even having just one or two close friends who understand what you're going through can be incredibly valuable. Don't underestimate the power of a supportive listening ear. While peer support is valuable, sometimes you might need professional guidance. There are many therapists, coaches, and healers who specialize in working with people going through spiritual awakening or ascension. These professionals can offer tools and techniques to help you navigate the challenges of ascension. They can also provide a safe space for you to explore your experiences and emotions. Remember, seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. If you're struggling to cope with ascension symptoms or feeling overwhelmed, don't hesitate to reach out for professional support. While community support is important, it's also crucial to maintain your own individual connection to your ascension journey. Trust your own experiences and intuition, even if they differ from others in your community. Remember, ascension is a unique journey for each person. What resonates with someone else might not work for you, and that's okay. Use community support as a complement to your own inner guidance, not a replacement for it. As we come to the end of our exploration of ascension symptoms, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned. We've journeyed through the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual aspects of ascension, uncovering the hidden truths behind these transformative experiences. Remember, ascension is not just about experiencing symptoms. It's about growth, expansion, and becoming more of who you truly are. These symptoms, while sometimes challenging, are signs that you're evolving and aligning with higher frequencies of consciousness. We've learned that ascension can affect us in many ways, from changes in how we perceive time and increased sensitivity, to intense dreams and visions. We've explored common physical symptoms like fatigue, aches and pains, and changes in diet. We've delved into the emotional and mental shifts that can occur, including mood swings, anxiety, and heightened intuition. We've also touched on the profound spiritual experiences that can accompany ascension, from a deepened sense of connection to encounters with higher beings. And importantly, we've discussed ways to cope with these symptoms and the value of community support on this journey. As you continue on your own ascension path, remember to be patient and gentle with yourself. This is a process, and it unfolds in its own time. Trust that you're exactly where you need to be on your journey. Stay open to the changes and experiences that come your way, but also stay grounded in your daily life. Balance is key as you navigate these new territories of consciousness. Remember, you're not alone on this journey. Reach out for support when you need it, whether that's from friends, community, or professionals. Share your experiences, but also trust your own inner guidance. Ascension is ultimately about bringing more light, love, and awareness into our lives and into the world. As you navigate your symptoms and experiences, keep this bigger picture in mind. You're not just changing for yourself, you're part of a larger shift in human consciousness. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of Ascension Symptoms. May your journey be filled with growth, insight, and moments of profound connection. Remember, every step you take is leading you towards a greater understanding of yourself and the universe. Embrace the journey with all its challenges and joys, knowing that you are evolving into the fullest expression of who you truly are.